One of the things I love about this show is how, yeah, the episodes, they do stand alone. I mean, unless you're coming in to part 2 of a two-parter, you are not going to be completely lost or confused as you enter the imaginative world that each episode has constructed. Yet, and this is key, there are so many threads that are picked up and brought together, so many nuances that are so rewarding for people who are watching from week to week and are catching every episode. And that's just part of what makes this one of the best shows I've ever seen. We're only on the second episode of this series so far, and I've got to say, David Tennant has really settled into the role nicely. And we're still at the beginning of his run, and I'm just so excited. It's, no, the episode just started playing. Stop it! That happened all on its own. What in the world? Undo. A really nice opening field that I saw. Hopefully that's not a crazy spoiler in the first 4 seconds of the episode. But, like, I'm just sitting here struggling to believe that, like, I have 3 times as many episodes as David Tennant as I had with Christopher Eccleston. And, like, yeah, I'm just excited to get into this episode. As always, I have no idea what to expect. The premiere episode last week of this series was it totally caught me off guard. I imagine this week will just be more of like a standalone episode, like fully going someplace, experiencing something brand new. Maybe we'll visit the past. I don't know. Maybe we'll visit more aliens. It's a mystery. Let's find out right now. Oh, this feels very holy, very reverent.
We will take the house.
Is it
Would
his
you like my
house?
wife while you're at it?
If you won't stand aside, and we'll take it by force.
And by what power?
The fist of man.
Whoa, we got Kung Fu monks on Doctor Who this week? What? I didn't have that on my bucket list. I don't have a bucket list. Whoa. Wardrobe change. Wicked.
What's under the canvas? Father, answer me. What's in there?
I don't think he's a father. Maybe he sold his soul to the devil. What is it? Oh, they're not gonna show us. It's a mystery. Hopefully it's a mystery that's not as, like it's not gonna be kept secret as long as the Face of Bo's secret. We're gonna find out today what's in the box. Let's check in with the Doctor and Rose, shall we? As you watch Tooth and Claw. That's probably a hint as to what's in the box right there.
The late 1970s, you'd be better off in a bin bag. Hold on, isn't it?
1970s. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. What? I commented on it last week, but I don't think I left it in my edit. Can we just appreciate the sneakers that he seems to be wearing with his very dressed up outfit?
1879. Same difference.
There we go.
Explain your presence and the nakedness of this girl.
Are we in Scotland?
How can you be ignorant of that?
As you can see, a doctorate from the University of Edinburgh. Might I introduce Her Majesty Queen Victoria, Empress
All
of
right.
India and Defender of the Faith.
My apologies for being so naked.
I've had 5 daughters. It's nothing to me.
We'd better get moving. It's almost nightfall.
Indeed. And there are stories of wolves in these parts. Fanciful tales.
I guess they're now her companions.
We just met Queen Victoria.
I know!
I can't do this. It's treason. Then your wife will suffer the consequences. She will be devoured.
For your wife, you must, I guess. Oh no.
How is Lady Isabel?
Indisposed, I'm afraid. She's gone to Edinburgh for the season. I wouldn't blame your Majesty if you wanted to ride on.
Not at all.
He's really hoping she'll leave.
It's my first visit to this house. My late husband spoke of it often. The Torchwood estate.
Torchwood. Again, we're referencing Torchwood in every episode this year.
So what's in there then?
Property of the crown.
Oh, that's not what I expected to be in the cage. I thought it would be more of a beastie.
This, I take it, is the famous Endeavour.
Say it's an astronomy tower. Wow.
By hand in his final years. I wish now I'd spent more time with him.
You always do. Once you've lost the
How many
opportunity.
prisms has it got? Way too many.
When Albert was told about your local wolf, he was transported.
So what's this wolf then?
Not the bad wolf. That was last year.
Perhaps Her Majesty's party could repair to their rooms. It's almost dark.
We shall dine at 7 and talk some more of this wolf. After all, there is a full moon tonight.
Is the guy in the crate a werewolf? Is this a werewolf story? As I was thinking back to the Wolfman classic movie, reacted to it on the channel, there was also a giant telescope in that movie. It all makes sense. Oh, they're gonna be poisoned. It also feels like maybe this is an elaborate heist to get whatever's in the box under lock and key. Oh, what do we got? Oh, a hidden servant girl. Hopefully she can fill Rose in on what's really going on here.
I've got a friend. He's called the doctor. He'll know what to do. I did warn you. He's not dead. I don't think. He must be drugged or something.
Since my husband's death, I find myself with more of a taste for supernatural fiction.
You must miss him.
Very much. And that's the charm of a ghost story, isn't it? A hope of some contact with the great beyond. We all want some message from that place.
I don't know where we're going with this episode, but that was quite the speech. Wow. It's time.
Every full moon, the howling rings through the valley.
It's a werewolf story.
Next morning, livestock is found ripped apart and...
What planet are you from?
Intelligence.
Where were you born?
This body, 10 miles away. I carved out his soul and sat in his heart.
That is so scary sounding. Whoa. Not to mention the jet black eyes.
This is a man who becomes an animal.
A werewolf?
He said it.
I would migrate to the Holy Monarch.
You mean Queen Victoria?
And then it begins, the Empire of the Wolf.
I don't want that. I only kind of jumped.
There's something of the wolf about you.
Is this connected to the bad wolf?
Burnt like the sun, but all I require is the moon.
She did burn like the sun.
There's a monastery in the Glen of St. Catherine. The brethren opposed my father's investigations. But if they turned from God and worshipped the wolf...
And what if they were with us right now?
The doctor knows. He always knows. He's got that intuition.
Grab onto the chain and pull! Come on, swimming! Pull!
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. They've got my wife.
Where's Rose?
No, the sound of the bones cracking. Whoa. Oh. He's gonna bust right out of the cage. Wow. That looks pretty good. That's the right reaction, I guess. Oh, yeah. He's free. He's free. Okay, I don't know why I tried to dodge as a cage.
I take it, sir, that you...
I wish that shot had been elongated, but all right, it's fine. Face to face with the Wolfman. Run, Doctor, run! Shoot him! I feel like he's immune to gunfire.
There's no creature on God's earth could survive such an assault.
See, he's not accounting for the alien factor.
It must have crawled away to death.
Oh! I did not expect it to be hiding above him. Part wolf, part Spider-Man.
The wolf's lined you up for a biting.
Now stop this talk.
I like the kind of blue wolf POV shot.
I went to look for the property and it was taken. The chest was empty.
I have it. It's safe.
She's smart. What is it though? What's the property?
Wait a minute. Shh. Wait, Rich.
It stopped.
Don't even breathe. Interesting. What's it doing? Is it in the ceiling? I feel like it could come from anywhere. It's big enough, it could just crash through walls. Or come up from the floor.
I don't understand. What's stopping it?
Magic.
What happened to your accent? I'll not have it. This is not my world.
Mistletoe. They're all garlanded in mistletoe and the wolf doesn't attack them.
Mistletoe. So, Robert, did your father put that there?
Oh, the father prepared for this scenario.
How clever was your dad? I love it!
The wolf's allergic to it.
Oh, it thinks it is. The monkey monks need a way of controlling the wolf. Maybe they trained it to react against certain things.
The monkey monks.
You want weapons? We're in a library. Books!
Knowledge is power, friends.
This room's the greatest arsenal we could have.
Glasses, wow.
Something fell to Earth.
A spaceship.
Shooting star.
Symbiote.
But why does it want the throne?
That's what it wants. It said so. The
Empire.
The Empire of the Wolf.
I would destroy myself rather than let that creature infect me. But that's no matter. I ask only that you find some place of safekeeping for something far older and more precious.
Are we gonna get to see it? Oh wow, it's a giant diamond. Whoa.
The greatest diamond in the world.
Good job my mum's not here. She'd be fighting the wolf off with a bare hands for that thing.
She'd win.
I love that. She'd win. Because Jackie, she is the wolf. She's the mama of the bad wolf anyway.
Prince Albert kept on having the Kohinoor cut down. Used to be 40% bigger than this, but he was never happy.
He died with it still unfinished.
Unfinished.
We've sparked an idea.
There's a lot of unfinished business in this house. His father's research, and your husband, Mum, he came here and he sought the perfect diamond. Hold on.
Oh, that's all coming
separate
together.
Things, they're not...
I love Frantic Doctor.
They planned against it, laying the real trap, not for you, but for the wolf.
Ooh. This room is the trap. Shut the door. Perhaps I was just reaching with this room being a trap thing. Don't you kill Rose. I knew they weren't gonna kill Rose. I wasn't actually worried. I'm always worried. It's a problem.
Do your work and I'll defend it.
If we could bind them shut with rope or something.
I said I'll find you time, sir.
What are you gonna do? Oh no. Don't make the sacrifice play.
The diamond.
For what purpose?
The purpose it was designed for.
Ah, he wanted it to be a specific shape for a specific reason. That's why there was too many prisms inside the telescope.
I committed treason for you, but now my wife will remember me with honor.
Good man.
It magnifies the light like a weapon. We just gotta power it up.
No electricity.
Ah.
The wolf needs moonlight. It's made by moonlight.
You're 70% water, you can still drown.
Yeah, well, he a valid point. So let's light him up. Wow, this is so cool. It's a moon laser beam.
Make it brighter. Let me go.
Goodbye.
Sir Doctor of TARDIS.
I read the captions before she said it's Sir Doctor of TARDIS.
Dame Rose of the Powell Estate. You may stand.
I think your husband cut that diamond to save your life. He's protecting you even now, Mum, from beyond the grave.
Indeed. Then you may think on this also, that I am not amused. Yes. I banish you.
No way, you can't knight them and then banish them. Apparently she can.
Your world is steeped in terror and blasphemy and death, and I will not allow it. Now leave my world and never return.
Wow. I mean, that's exactly what someone from the 1800s would think of the Doctor and Rose, I'm pretty sure.
I saw last night that Great Britain has enemies beyond imagination, and we must defend our borders on all sides. I propose an institute to investigate these strange happenings and to fight them. The Torchwood Institute. And if this doctor should return, Torchwood will be waiting.
Is he an enemy of Torchwood? Okay, not watching that. What? Okay, one, I'm bemused and fascinated and overwhelmed by the fact that it appears that Torchwood was founded in the 1800s. I had the impression Torchwood was newish, right? From like maybe the time of World War III. boy, oh boy, oh boy. Obviously, I guess, well, again, maybe that wouldn't make sense because they had a giant Star Wars laser built on technology from an alien crash like 10 years ago, right? And Prime Minister Harriet Jones had just, I guess, found out about them and was newly in contact with them, but that doesn't mean that they're new. Whoa. And Torchwood knows that this doctor is banished. Now, I would have thought that the doctor maybe became an enemy of Torchwood based on how the interaction right at the end when he brought down Harriet Jones at the end of the Christmas Invasion. But apparently, from its very foundations, the Doctor is an enemy of Torchwood. That is so fascinating. I'm insanely invested in this, and I can't wait to see. Clearly, that's going to be a part of the storyline and the plot this season, right? I want to see more of this Torchwood Institute. I want to see more of the face of Bo and whatever his secret is. And I know that the Torchwood spinoff, I think, starts after this season. So I'm looking forward to seeing what in the world is going on with that and what that entails. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from any of this, but I'm so invested. As far as this episode, I don't know. This show makes me feel like I'm a little kid again, just watching my favorite show. And whether it's the best episode of the series or just like a standard episode, it's just a great time to forget the world for an hour and really enjoy myself and get lost in the imagination. And the werewolf in this episode was just really, really interesting. Steeping it in historical fiction as well with Queen Victoria was such a choice. I love watching all the different elements of this come together also with the diamond and the telescope and the man locked in the crate, which ended up being the werewolf. The mistletoe. I would never would have thought mistletoe could have been used for this purpose. I thought its only purpose was to Christmas, hang it over our heads and make people kiss. No, it is werewolf repellent, and that's interesting to me. I'm gonna maybe consider getting some more mistletoe around in my life. I guess for two reasons. I joke. This series is off to an incredible start. I can already feel the building blocks of things laying the foundation for things that are going to really pay off down the road. And I know there's some incredible episodes coming up. So hopefully you'll be with me here for this journey. If you don't want to wait, YouTube channel members have access to the next 5 episodes right now. And over on Patreon, you can also watch full episode reactions with me. So check that out if you want to. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.